I never expected the house on Elm Street to be so unsettling. The street itself was quiet, lined with tall elm trees that rustled gently in the breeze. The houses, including mine, were quaint and well kept, giving off an air of normalcy. But the moment I laid eyes on that particular house, I felt a chill run down my spine. The house on Elm Street stood alone, isolated from the other houses on the block. Its windows were dark, and the front yard was overgrown with weeds. The paint on the walls was peeling, revealing the decaying wood underneath. It looked like no one had lived there for years, and yet I couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister resided within. As I approached the house, I noticed a broken gate at the entrance. It creaked in the wind, its rusted hinges adding to the eerie atmosphere that surrounded the property. The gate was partially ajar, as if inviting me to explore further. Curiosity warred with fear inside me, but I couldn't resist the pull of the unknown. Stepping onto the front porch, I was greeted by a scene of abandonment and decay. Old, discarded furniture and decaying decorations littered the area, as if frozen in time. A single light bulb flickered overhead, casting long shadows on the worn wooden boards. The air was heavy with the scent of mildew and something else, something rotten. Approaching the front door, I noticed that it was slightly ajar, revealing a glimpse of darkness within. The hinges squeaked as if protesting against further intrusion. My heart pounded in my chest as I debated whether to push the door open or turn back and run. Stepping into the house, I was met with a scene of neglect and decay. Dusty furniture and cobwebs covered every surface, as if time itself had stopped within these walls. The air was stale and musty, carrying a sense of abandonment and despair that weighed heavily on my shoulders. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was trespassing in a place where something terrible had happened. Ascending the staircase to the upper floors, the steps creaked under my weight. Shadows danced on the walls, creating eerie shapes that seemed to move on their own. Every creak and groan of the house echoed in the silence, heightening my sense of unease. In a darkened room, I saw a figure standing with its back toward me. Its outline was barely visible in the dim light, but a feeling of dread washed over me as I realized I was not alone in the house. I wanted to scream, to run, but fear rooted me to the spot as I waited for the figure to turn around and reveal its true nature.